Ihe na-eme abịghị mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụla aja bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe na-eme abịghị mmụọ, odogwu anyị na-achụla aja bụ oke mmụọ. My dear people, ọ na-eme live. Why I say ọ na-eme is this. They removed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu thinking Biafra would die. But Simon Ekpa took it up. God is using him to do exactly what he was using Nnamdi Kanu to do. I tell you the truth. All could do over as I speak right now. Nigeria government is pleading and begging, using the Efulefus in the southeast, the governors, pleading, Biko, let us not do this sit at home. Biko, let's cut this 2 weeks sit at home that is about to come. It will swallow our land. Please, we are negotiating for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Please, we are negotiating. Simon Ekpa say, Ero, Loriro, I will not accept that. You must release him. If not, sit at home must continue. If you are not very strong like Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra will not come. If we don't have leaders like them, Biafra will be a mirage. But if we have leaders like them, by their persuasion, by their resistance, Biafra will come. Because two of them, they are like rocks. You don't move rock. So Mazipa said no. Whatever negotiation you are doing, sit at home must happen. Unless we hear that today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. And we see him with our own eyes, that he's released, he's no longer in chains, in dungeon of DSS. That is the only time. Sit at home will stop. On its own, naturally, it will die a natural death. You will not hear sit at home again because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. Another thing is this. After his release, what next? Are you forcing us to be in a government that we don't want? The answer is no. The majority carries the vote. So the moment you are releasing him, you are granting us space for the conduction of what? Referendum. Plebiscite. We need to decide if we want to continue with Nigeria or not, because we have died many. Many of us have died. Many shops burnt down. Many houses destroyed. Many farmlands destroyed. But we refuse to give it up. We say no, we will not give it up. Alright? And that is why you are still hearing Biafra today. So Simon Ekpa, you are on the right track. It's not easy to have people like you. Because myself hearing your name everywhere, the tension is getting on me like, oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? The tension is high. Okudiova, everywhere. Every time Simon Ekpa is criminal, Simon Ekpa is this, Simon Ekpa is that, sit at home must not continue, blah, 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 blah. Everybody, everywhere. But they refuse to do the needful. Let me advise Nigeria government, the easiest thing to do is to release Nnamdi Kanu and sit at home will stop. Southeast governors, you have messed up full time and you are disgracing yourself continually. Going there to negotiate the stop of sit at home without negotiating the stop of illegal detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is like wasting time. It's like wasting time. It's like somebody that is in Abuja, you are looking for the person in Abuja. If you like, spend the rest of your years in Abuja, you will not see that person in Abuja because he's not in Abuja. So look for your lost coin where it lost. Where did you lose it? You lost it when you detained Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa, God will be with you. Umu Biafra, Ankai Jikao, we are holding them in the brokosh. Aiji hebo jo, ebe karaka kaiji hadere. So we must not release our hand from where we are holding it. The only thing we can do is sit at home, nothing more. If you dare come out on the street to protest, stray bullets, they will open fire directly on innocent protesters. And that's why Nigerian police suffer. That's why they are like rags. That's why they are worthless. Even the army. Because they kill protesters. They kill innocent people. They don't use their gun judiciously where they're supposed to use it. They fail to use their guns in the north where we have unnecessary terrorism. Terrorism, banditry is what what they present to Nigerian government year in, year out. And now they are calling for amnesty for them. Imagine. Who armed them in the first place? Why were they armed? Have you asked question? What is their problem that they are armed? Who gave them the guns? They are asking for amnesty so that they will drop guns. And I tell you, if you like, share Nigeria into 3. Give Fulani 2. They'll be looking for the remaining 1. But if you share Nigeria and everybody will defend their land, have their own police, have their own military, and defend their land, Fulani will run. Natural run. They will run away because they don't have land in Nigeria. I tell you the truth. That is why they are using terror on people. Using force. Go to Benue today, you cry. Always cite Benue as an instance. Because that is where it is happening now. Woto woto. That is what they are giving them back, front, and up and down. They don't even want them to stand their ground again so that they will take over Benue State immediately. The same thing happening in Kaduna. They say the last time I checked, mass burial, 700, 1,000, 1,005. Dead bodies being buried on maybe weekly basis or 3 days or one week. That's what they are doing. So if we dare lose this seat at home that we are holding them, the next you will hear is invasion. They will invade us. God forbid. God will forbid that. So we need to do this sit at home. We need to pressurize more so that they will release Nnamdi Kanu. If they release Nnamdi Kanu, we will now sit down and talk because they must hear from us. Agaha not already from us. They are not the ones to be speaking every time that we will hear. From 1960, they've been dishing out whatever they want. Dishing out anything from economy, dishing out in the security, dishing out. We will not swallow again. Our belly is filled up with their nonsenses. Never again. They must release Nnamdi Kanu. They must free Biafrans to go. If you don't want distraction in Nigeria, because I know and I can feel Igbos are distracting you, and then you are staining your hands with blood. Remember, whoever that kills will be killed. Remember, what goes around comes around. Remember suppression, you will pay for it. Remember the killing of innocent people, you will pay for it. Remember lies, you will pay for it. There is judgment at the end of the day. So, to save yourself this long day, to save yourself the stress, why don't you sign them out? Sign Biafrans out. Let Simon Ekpa stop disturbing you. He will face his own road, while the Nigerian government will face their own road. That's my simple advice to Nigerian government. Thank you very much, my people. God bless you all.